So here is a boat you can buy from Brazil. Now, I know that sounds a little bit weird, but boats are quite hard to get right now. There are full order books going out years and years and years. And today I'm on what has been referred to as the Sea Ray or the Riviera of Brazil, and it sells in quite large numbers to North America, so the US and Canada. And finally, thanks to Long Reef Marine, it is here in Australia. I'm on the Schaefer 375 hardtop. We're going to have a look at that in a second. And yeah, we've just been for a drive. It's a bit of a changeable day, and it's, well, actually just yesterday here in Sydney, we had a tornado on the forecast. So that right there proves why you might value a hardtop in Sydney summers. So I'm going to do a bit of a walkthrough. I've been for one drive. We will take it for another drive straight after this walkthrough, and I'll talk to you about everything I learn. And yeah, I'm quite excited about this. So come with me and we'll start at the back of the boat. So I was immediately getting, I'm talking to the Australians here, very much modern Mustang 3500 sports cruiser vibes when I got on this boat, because that is, and continues to be, like a super successful style of boat for many families. Like if you've had a bow rider, and then you might have had a center console, and you probably started with a tinny before that journey started. Your kids are getting to an age where they want to bring their mates out. You still like, yep, hello, good morning. You still want to have a bit of a sporty, sexy, fast boat, but you now need the capabilities. Like a gen set would be nice, 2 proper beds would be nice, toilet, separate shower, all that sort of stuff that you're not really going to get on a smaller sports cruiser or a smaller bow rider. You really can achieve when you get above 35 feet. And this sort of 37 to 38 foot size range, it's in a real sweet spot for many, many locations, particularly around Australia, and I'm sure globally, because marinas cater to this size. You're not expensive in terms of your berthing rates. There's going to be plenty of berths which suit you, and maneuvering the boat as a solo operator or short on crew, it's quite easy. You know, we're not talking huge, heavy boats that are just very, very difficult to transition from a mid or a smaller size vessel. So if that's you, keep watching this video. Anyway, walk through. Massive swim platform. This is a fixed swim platform. It's got all real teak on the one level up into the driving station. This is quite nice underfoot, gives you a good amount of grip. And what am I seeing as I make my way through here? We've got the design feature of the hull just finishing up on the swim platform. I got a cleat within easy reach, and operation of the boat. I haven't seen this before, but it's kind of handy because you've got your shore power is going to disconnect from here, and you put your batteries on straight away. So that makes perfect sense. You're not diving in around some other spot on the boat to switch the power on, because you've already done it. So it's quite clever. I can see a stainless steel air intake into the motors. We've got a few options there, which we'll talk about in a second. Couple of downlights on what is a super handy and very popular for Australia barbecue station. So this is a Kenyan electric cooktop just here. A little bit of prep space here, single sink, that's just cold water I'd say there, and it's all on a gas strut. Got a little heat protector above the barbie, so that's super neat, and it's going to be running off the gen set, so we don't have any gas on this boat, which a lot of people like. 2 sensible storage lockers just here. We've got 2 fenders. We could do 4, and we've got some boat covers. They're going to be the covers that enclose the back of the boat just here. So that's handy. And then as we make our way through the boat, I'm just going to come here. I can see emergency shutoffs. So that's fuel shutoff valves for the motor and gen set. I can see more air intake for the motor. The dog and the kiddie door, that's one of these lift ones and twist. And then I've got a hot and cold shower on port just as we enter. And that makes sense because we've got a 4-step telescopic swim ladder on the port side. So come out of the water, have your shower, enter the boat nice and clean. Rod holder, diesel in, and this is good to see. So many like boat manufacturers forget some of the little details. It's just a bin, but you don't always have a bin in the cockpit. And where are your empty beer bottle caps going to go? So that makes a lot of sense. And this is something I haven't seen in a sports cruiser of this style before, and I like it. A drinks cabinet. So we've got all of this, like, Schaefer branded. Yeah, it's all proper boaty plastic stuff. You know, champagne glasses and other glasses and some wine storage. But they've even designed proper holders for the wine glasses and for your other glasses, and they're dotted around the boat. So that's, you know, quite sensible thinking, and they fit back in there very neatly. So they're always on display and within reach, because at the end of the day, this is the sort of boat that you're going to do that sort of thing on. So as I step in, I'm in shade. I can be in complete shade, or I've got the sunroof open to this point and the roof finishes to this point. So at the back of this table, the roof finishes. So this whole area is protected, and I'm sure, you know, you could talk to the guys at Long Reef Marine if you wanted to do an extendable bimini sunshade, go out another metre or so. That would be very easily done locally to give these people on this back seat some extra shade if you're that way inclined. But I'm just gonna walk around here and talk to you about what I'm seeing here. Just some soft detailing here. That's just to match on that side. That doesn't have any function apart from looking cool. A ginormous fridge. Oh my God, I can't even... Okay, I've just touched the bottom of that. So that's electric with a drain, and that's gonna hold all of your drinks and some. And then you've got a little prep station. You've got your glasses there, so that's great. I can see multiple downlights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on port, another 6 on starboard, and then complemented with some mood lighting. 1, 2, 3 in this area alone, and 1, 2, 3 speakers, subwoofer. Geez, this is a party zone. So 2 more downlights. So you've really got the choice to absolutely illuminate this area for a meal or doing other things, and then dial it down, have your mood lights on, create that evening scene and enjoy it. Let's see how this all feels. Oh my God, this is lovely. Look at this. So yeah, this is comfortable. This is got a little bit of support. It's got the foam feels good. It's probably 3 inches of sort of medium density foam, which feels comfortable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and some. So 10 people at this U-shaped lounge area. We've got the fiberglass table, but this is also optionable as a teak one with 4 cup holders. So 10 people seated there. I've got 6 drink holders, 4 drink holders, another drink holder at the helm. Everyone is catered for whilst we're here. This is super social. And what's nice about this setup is you've got lots of movable space. Sometimes this area can be completely cluttered with tables, or the seats are too close together and nobody has any space to move around. If people want to go in and out of the water or do other things, someone be cooking on the barbie and then bringing a platter of something over here to serve to the guests. You really do have space for multiple people to enjoy the day just here. Now there is storage under here, here, and here. We'll have to cut to a shot of that. And the other thing is the aft seat, it's got a nice angle on it, whereas these ones, they're all comfortable because the foam's quite thick and you have this ability to put your arms back like here. So I could sit here comfortably all day, but this seat here, you really do have a little bit more of an angle. And so I can imagine underway, this would be quite a pleasurable place to be, kicking along with the wind in your hair, and you're obviously going to be more protected just up there. So come in a little bit closer and I'll just start to absorb, ooh, an aeroplane. Sorry, we don't hear airplanes anymore in this country. Borders have been closed for so long. I look up in the sky when I hear that noise. Anyway, little sun lounge. Now this is obviously to give head height downstairs, but it's good to see them making sensible use of that space. And, oh, yeah, it's awesome. You can read a book here. You feel really protected from the sun. You've got a good amount of shade from this fiberglass structure of the hardtop. You can enjoy the view, feel the air flowing through. This is book reading spot right here. This would be really nice on a hot or even a cold day, because if it was cold, you'd close that middle door just there to stop any of the wind getting on you, and you'd still soak up some of the winter sun rays from here. So that's really nice. And then they've designed 2 steps, 1, 2, for little short blokes like me to still be able to get up there and enjoy it. Now, come in here, and I want to talk to you about this Helm. So just here, can you guys see all that? Let's try and, it's quite a bit going on here, but it's all sensible, it's all practical. They have brought the throttle back, which I like to see. I'm not a huge fan of having throttles at the same level as the wheel, because it just, for me, feels more natural to have the throttle a little bit aft and more closer to my throttle arm, which is the right hand in this case. But I've got a VHF, throttle, joystick, all these controls I'm going to talk about in the test drive, and our centrally mounted wheel. So this seat here, it's good for 2, maybe 3 people, depending on the size. Like, if I sit on that, just give you guys some reference, like, it's a pretty big seat. We've got the flip-up bolster, and we do have air conditioning. So this area here is still, if you need to close it because of some rain, it's still going to be comfortable if you need to keep it cool. So storage underneath as well. I put my bag in there before, and all of this area is teaked. It's all lovely teak, including these stairs going forward. A little bit of teak here, and then we go to GRP up on the foredeck, which we'll come back to in a second. So got the sliding companionway door here, grab handle to go down. 3 steps on stainless steel supports, and they have got some grip, like there's some sort of grip in the lacquer. I don't even know what you'd call that. Whatever they put over the timber, it's grippy. So come down with me, and I'm going to show you down below. Alrighty. So, yeah, this is really nice. So we've got woolen carpets on the floor, so you immediately have that warmth underfoot. I don't know what sort of paint this is. It's like a little bit of a glossy kind of paint, but it looks cool against, because we've got the light grey upholstery, got this finish here, the white and the timber. It all sort of works, and immediately, like, what this says to me, this interior finish, this is practical family boating finish, because, like, we do have it's just smooth fiberglass here. So when your kids or your kids' mates, you know, spill some chocolate or some dessert or something on the upholstery and then get it on the back wall, you're just going to wipe it off. So if you are a young family and you're boating with kids, this design to me does seem to make a lot of sense. Anyway, let's feel our way through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the adults could be upstairs, the kids could be happily down here playing their games, watching TV, doing that whole thing. And this table's really nice finish too. So that sort of works. And then we've got 1, 2, so each one of them have got 2 shelves. And this one, 3 storage, and then some entertainment and some operation of the gen set just there. I'm actually going to go around this way. This is a door into the master berth, but as standard, it actually comes as an open plan. And the guys at Longreef did a custom Australian version by adding this bulkhead. I think that makes more sense for our market, because people do value having a separate cabin these days. You know, the days of the old Sea Ray 375s, which are totally open plan, it's not as popular these days, and I think that's a big benefit. And it's nice to have open plan flowing back, but forward to have one cabin that you can lock off makes perfect sense to me. So I got more of these double, you know, 1, 2 shelves just here, storage lockers. I got one opening hatch just here, another one just there, a porthole and a porthole, so plenty of natural ventilation get into this boat. A couple of downlights here and here with a pretty cool little designed timber finish. I got a microwave, 2-burner cooktop, hot and cold sink, beautiful big Corian bench top. This whole thing is Corian, and again, it's backed with fiberglass, so this is super practical. Like, you're not going to stress about cleaning this. All the timber work is lovely. You've got these little press. I haven't seen this sort of button before, but you just press down here. That releases a catch, and it's all quite nice. I've heard that there's 3 different options of timber and upholstery. And they've got very American names, so we might have to rename them so it makes more sense here. Oh, that's cool. So, all Schaefer plates, and they're in their own little holders. So we've got all the branded stuff upstairs, and they've got little fiddles down here that hold them in place. So, very, very family vibes just there. We got a food fridge here. This is an isotherm fridge with a little freezer compartment here, and that's a good size fridge. And we've got some lights. They're operated from up on the roof here. I've got some safety gas sniffers, and this is a bit more of a leatherette finish on the wall just here. So there are a few little touches of leatherette as we make our way around the boat, including on this bulkhead, which is split up into 1, 2, 3 panels. So it's not all just pumping white in your face. So that's kind of nice how they've broken that up. Come with me and let's have a look in the fore cabin, or in the master berth, I should say. Alrighty. Hey, this is one you can sit up in bed. So, there's plenty of space here. No problems reading a book in bed. You can open this. This is forward facing, and draw some air down. Open this one. We've got an air conditioning outlet just there. It's an offset bed. So you're going to have, like, if you're the tall one, you probably want to be on this side. And if you're the shorter one, you're going to be on that side. But either way, like, there's a lot. Okay. Yeah, there's like 6'5" or more, and then there's still 6 foot. Oh, what's this? There's still going to be 6 foot on the short side. Comfortable foam. This would be great for a few nights out on the water. And you've got storage. Let's have a look. Yeah, these are all decent size. So these ones don't have the shelves. That goes through. That's nice and plenty of volume in there. That one's got 2 shelves, and this one has 2 shelves here. And what do we got here? And these are same again, so it's mirror image. 2 large lockers, and then 2 with shelves on either side like that. So that's good. You can organise your shorts, and your beach towels and your bits and pieces in your separate little spots. And I can see the air conditioning there and there, so that will fill this cabin. And there is a control for the aircon just here and lights here. I did take a bit of a look underneath this bed before, and we got the air conditioning compressor. There's a bit of space for long-term storage, and if you opted for the bow thruster, that's going to be located underneath this bed as well. Now, I'm going to make my way and have a look at this mid berth. Just before I get there, I can see there's more mood lights inside the saloon, so that's kind of cool. Once again, you can illuminate everything up top and keep everything bright when you're working, operating, cooking, and then of an evening, switch on the mood lights and calm it all right down. So you guys go that way. I'm going to go this way, and let's have a look at the mid berth. So this is where these hull windows are really having an effect, because that's beautiful. So this is, I think if you're a couple and maybe just out together for the night, this might be the bed that you use, because there's a lot of space. This is quite enjoyable. Imagine the sun going down and just all the beautiful evening light that you get coming through this window, and just enjoying yourself. You could have watching some TV, or have just finished a meal, have a drink, just resting there. It's gonna be quite comfortable. But in terms of the size, okay, I'm gonna put my feet on the end. I'm 5'7". Okay, where's the end? Okay, it's a big bed. This is a big bed. This is like a massive king size bed. Comfortable, downlight just there, downlight there. I don't know where the switches are. I haven't found them. I'm sure they're somewhere. I've got a little bit of storage. Okay, I've got storage for wallet and phones just here. And I can open this porthole here And this is all my systems operation, which is a logical place to have it. So that makes perfect sense. And we have another aircon outlet just here. So this area can all be nice and climate controlled as well. And then if you did want a little bit of privacy, if you were out over the night with another adult couple, you do have this little privacy curtain just here. And it's not going to be a hot box because you got your aircon or your opening windows. So that's good. That's cool. Let's go and have a look at the toilet. So this is a massive head and shower area. For a 37-foot boat, we have, look at this. Like, you can do the sit-down shower at sea, stand up. Okay, it's fine for me. I've still got a little bit more headroom. Some of you tall blokes might find that a little bit of an issue. But we've got the rain head shower, that goes up and down. And this amount of space here is amazing. And then the head compartment is also quite large. Like sitting on the head, I got heaps of space above my head just here. I got the loo roll holder, which can just stay out and unprotected because we've got the shower screen just here. I've got 240 volt power here, toilet operation here. This must be for Italians. I'm pretty sure that's for Italians. Anyway, I'm sure you'll find a use for it. I've got tap operation here. I've got storage in here with a little bin and fancy little soap holder, a little bath towel holder just there, and ample storage. And I like how it's sectioned up like this because you've got different people on the boat. You know how we have those, we've all got those toiletries bags? Everybody can put their own toiletries bag in a different spot, and you're likely going to have 4 people for a night on a boat like this. So they've thought of that. The light switches are up high, which is sensible because this is a wet area, and the door doesn't need to be protected because we've got the shower screen back there. Couple little finishings as I see my way around the boat. This timber comes on the inside, and there's a few little finishings here and along the floor just to make it look cool. But I think overall the impression I get with the Corian bench top just here and the stainless steel, once again, this is a very easy sort of low maintenance kind of vibe. Something that's going to, if you get it dirty, if you get it wet, if you get it sandy, you're not going to stress out. So here I am down in the engine bay, and quite a big one that it is. So this particular boat has been fitted with the Volvo diesel. So this is D4s, they're the 270 horsepower. You can option that up to the 300, and you can also go petrol. So you go up to 380 horsepower, big block, 8.2 V8s if you choose to go that direction. So the engines are here, stern drives after that through the transom shield, obviously. Moving our way forward through the center line, we've got fuel distribution. This looks like a water tank, genset forward of that. Diesel tanks or petrol if you go that option, either side. I can see batteries either side of the genset. Hot water cylinder there. Moving my way down the port aft quarter, I've got the vacuum flush, the holding tank toilet system. That's not a vacuum flush. And main power supply, starboard aft quarter, power distribution, and Fireboy for safety behind me. Overall, it's a pretty big engine bay. Like, this massive hatch is ginormous, meaning your mechanics are not going to be pissed off at you if you send them down here. So, little courtesy step to get out. It's perfectly adequate as a mechanical setup. So the design of this 375 is maximising the internal volume. This is a family boat. You want to enjoy all this and you want protection from that. And you know what? Good timing because we've got another storm on the way. But the way you get access to the bow on this particular style is centre walk-through. So huge, big overbuilt hatch on this one. So got a gas strut. This stainless steel mechanism holds it open for you. And then we've got our teak stairs, which is how we make our way forward. Got grab handles all the way around, so if the boat's rocking, it's not really going to be a problem. Can easily hold on up here and here, and then make your way forward. So this is classic sports cruiser kind of stuff. Nothing that you won't have already seen before on other sports cruisers, but it's cool and it's comfortable. In terms of our anchor operation, we have a ginormous anchor well in this one. So you can put 50 metres of gal chain in here, no problems. It looks like a quick anchor windlass, and you've actually got storage for extra items like fenders in here as well. And we got a freshwater washdown I can see just there. Operation by button just here. I'm sure we can option to do that from the Helm as well. Cleats here and here in a sensible spot, and then safety railings making our way through. You can see the hatches, which I pointed out down below, and the sun lounge is quite comfortable, but it's got a little secret, which is just here. So this, whew, got some boat wash. This is book reading spot number 2. Drink holder, wine glass holder, drink holder, wine glass holder, comfy as, happy days. So on that point, if you can see yourself owning a boat like this, the guys at Long Reef Marine have an affiliation with BSA, Boating Syndicates Australia. They are by far the largest share boat operator in Australia, hands down. They have purchased a whole bunch of these boats which they're operating in the syndicate, and they got a really cool deal operating for a limited number of customers. And basically, if you order one of these, you will get for free a 10% share in one of these boats whilst you wait for your new order. That equates to about 3 days of usage per month. And I just don't actually know any other companies offering anything like that at the moment. Based in Sydney, this is very much a Sydney boat, but they've got offices all the way around the country. So you really need to talk to Drew from Long Reef Marine, if that's you. My name's Dan Jones. This has been Dan's Boat Life. I'll see you on the next one.